We're taking a look at the coldest temperatures across the state this morning in the middle of our cold snap, and the cold is not what it used to be. We take a look at the climate change signal. That cold high pressure is centered right over the upper Midwest. We were tracking this Friday, if you recall. It was hugging the Canadian Rockies. It's the route it takes as it crosses the North Pole into Alaska, the Northwest Territories, and nowhere else to go but over us. This is why places like Seattle don't get that. The Rockies act like a big old wall, and you can track the cold air. These are modeled trajectories tracking the air parcels, and we can follow the path it took all the way from Siberia, crossing the North Pole late last week, and then of course in our neck of the woods where it's been the last couple days, and we'll stick around for a couple more too. Pretty brutal wind chills this morning in northwestern Minnesota and North Dakota. 40s below zero is what it felt like. That is dangerous cold. That's why we had the wind chill warnings out there overnight and through the morning hours. And the coldest low temperatures were in northeastern Minnesota, actual temperatures. Now, there's almost no wind though when you get this cold, so the wind chills would have been the same. It would have actually felt colder in northwestern Minnesota, even though their temperatures were warmer. So 38 below is the cold spot, Kaptogama. That's the coldest I've seen in this latest cold snap. Pretty cold, but not as cold as it used to be. And this is an example. Look in the Twin Cities. Our extreme in cold temperatures has warmed about 12 degrees in just the last 50 years. So we used to average 26 below for our coldest winter temperature. Now it's just about 14 below. We haven't even gotten there this year yet. And this is from the DNR, the State Climatology Office. The frequency of really cold temperatures, 35 below for northern Minnesota or 25 below for southern Minnesota, that's dropped by as much as 90% from what it used to be historically. So while we do sometimes get cold still, way less frequently than what we used to. Where the edge of this current cold is, though, to the south, ice storm warnings and winter storm warnings across Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas. Yeah, they've got some pretty nasty weather. We're talking about a wide swath of ice accumulation from Texas through Oklahoma, Arkansas, into western Tennessee and Kentucky. And that's fairly common for them. They get ice more often than they get really big snowstorms, and nobody wants ice, certainly, and they don't have the capability to really deal with it either. Otherwise, for us, remarkably dry. This cold air is going to keep things pretty stable. We've got maybe a few light snow showers late Tuesday into Wednesday for northern Minnesota, but I don't think we'll see that here. They might see maybe an inch of some fluff. Pretty cold though today, about 2 for the high. It's going to be a struggle to get there. Sub-zero for northern and western Minnesota. And then tonight, back down into near 10 below zero territory. Now this could be the coldest night for us in the Twin Cities. Northern Minnesota will actually see temperatures that won't be as cold as the last couple, but well below zero statewide. And then look at the warm up tomorrow, 12 above for the Twin Cities. Still going to stay sub-zero for the northwestern corner though for a couple days, but by Saturday we are looking at warmer air for everybody. 20s pretty much statewide, just the Arrowhead kind of staying in the teens. So this is really not that long of a cold snap in duration, nor really all that severe. The stuff we had in mid-December was actually worse. So sunshine today though, and we'll continue more sun than clouds the next couple of days, but that cloud cover will increase a bit as we warm up. And we get close to 20 by Wednesday, but then a reinforcing shot, sort of a relapse in temperature very temporarily on Friday, and then soaring up into the 20s. And it looks like we'll be in the 30s even for some days next